Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be talking about heat, sensitivity and MS. If you're interested in all the MS related topics, please feel free to hit the subscribe button below to get updates on all my newest videos on MS related topics. Now, it's true that most people with MS fear the heat, because that's the sort of climate that will trigger their symptoms, trigger MS relapses, weakness, dizziness, and all those things that you get caused by side effects of MS. There is a smaller percentage of people who actually get those symptoms and who suffer more when it's cold. And not to disregard the heat sensitivities, but I do want to dedicate this video to people who have cold sensitivities. And well, that is obviously because that's what I suffer from. And I want to talk a little bit about how it affects me and how I experience these shifts in temperatures. First off, the most obvious thing is that I have a relatively sensitive immune system, overactive and whatnot, but with now the DMT, disease modifying treatment, my immune system is a little bit, I don't really know what it is that happens, but I have been getting sick more often since I started the treatment. Don't know if that's related. It somehow makes sense in my head though. So when the cold comes, I am assailed by illnesses, by colds, by flus, by fevers. So I really fear the cold. And this year here in Spain has been particularly cold. So I'm suffering a little bit, actually. Let's just put it that way and leave it at that. Second way that the cold affects me is with spasticity. When it's cold, my muscles become stiff like trunks, and when I walk, it's literally like I'm walking on sticks, like I almost cannot bend my knee. And I think it's visible when I walk that something is wrong with my gait. And it's very unpleasant when that happens, because it can even be painful, and it can be like when I get out of bed in the morning and I give myself a full body stretch when I'm standing up, that my whole body starts shaking. That's directly related to the cold, and it's a very unpleasant feeling. The third way that my body is affected when it's cold is that this hasn't been discussed very much, but there's a thing called the Raynaud syndrome. Now, don't ask me how that is related to MS, but I can definitely tell you that I suffer from it, and that is the cold in your extremities, your fingertips, your toes, and I suffer especially of cold toes. So when it's cold, my feet are extremely cold to the point that they're painful, and they do not seem to want to warm up. I will put them on the radiator. I will put 3 socks, and nothing will keep them from getting cold or from recovering from the cold. So that is an extremely annoying symptom, consequence of the cold. Now, to talk a little bit about the heat sensitivity on the other hand, I do suffer from more dizziness when it's warm. I do perhaps suffer from more fatigue. However, the fatigue shows off mostly when it's cold, weirdly enough. And that's, I think, because of my body trying to overcompensate for all that stiffness and all the other symptoms, and perhaps constantly dealing with a small virus or whatever. So in the heat, I have dizziness. I do have more brain fog. And I think that's pretty much it. So definitely, the cold for me is the bigger enemy. Please do tell me what affects you the most, heat or cold? I can imagine already that most of you suffer from the heat. But do surprise me. Do tell me how you're affected by the cold. Also, and I look forward to reading through your answers. And one last thing, I was thinking of making you guys more involved in this MS discussion. And I would like you to participate and give me some of your ideas of things that you would like me to talk about, things that you would like to, like debates that you would like to raise. Feel free to drop a comment there, and please give me your suggestion, and I will certainly address it in one of my next videos. I will be keeping a list. Thank you for watching today, and I will see you soon again with one of your ideas. Take care till then. Bye.